This is a 1972 Monte Carlo Custom. The paint job is new. It's the GM Torch Red. The bumpers and all the weather stripping has been replaced during the time of the paint job. Body wasn't in bad shape to start with, but we took the car completely apart. All the chrome emblems and bumpers were all off the car. Prepped it and did a little bit of body work on it and sprayed it this new GM Torch Red. There's no rattles, no squeaks. It's a good solid car. It was never been in an accident, and actually when we painted the car to keep it more affordable, I chose not to have it taken apart as far as doors and fenders removed off the car. And but it is all painted in, all the jams and underneath in the hood and trunk and such. The original owner kept it in the garage most of its life, and since I've owned it, I've kept it in the garage too. So that just helps keep the the overall condition of the car in good condition. Other modifications to this car include an original Hemi shaker hood scoop, Camaro fender louvers, and a 32-gallon fuel cell in the trunk boxed in like a NASCAR would have. The rims are a 17x8 billet specialties fast lane. The rear tires are one size larger than the front. One other thing I didn't mention is that over the years, I have extra parts for this car. I do have the original seat belts, the original shifter, miscellaneous body and trim. I also have an extra 454 engine that could go with the car depending on the deal that I make out with someone. The interior has new carpet and new GT Sport bucket seats by Cirillo. The car has factory power windows, a tilt steering column, power door locks, and the factory console has a B&M shifter. The engine is a rebuilt 396, or sometimes called the 402. It has the comp cam, the air gap intake, a Holley 750 carb, and an MSD ignition system. There's also a new Flowmaster exhaust system on the car. The transmission is a heavy-duty Turbo 400 with a manual shift valve body. The car has a heavy-duty 12-bolt posi with a 355 gear ratio, a complete braking and suspension upgrade using Global West A-arms and bushings. Also, a larger 4-wheel power disc brake kit was installed. It has Hotchkiss heavy-duty springs and front and rear sway bars. The engine was rated probably back in the day at about 350 horsepower. Like I mentioned, they do call it a 402 because it's overboard, but that's about where I estimate it to be at.